Welcome back. You are tuned in to IBL, inspired by Onika, speaking on life and inspiring people. Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of the IBL podcast. And today's episode is Lean into Leadership. So what exactly does it mean to lean into leadership? So you don't have to have the title of CEO or manager, foreman, any of those kinds of things to be a leader. You might just possess leadership qualities just naturally. And, don't ever sell yourself short and think that because you don't have that title, that you're not a leader. It just may come naturally to you. So leaders, they bring people together to affect change. Leaders they're also great listeners, and they know how to listen as well as to, give directives or to lead in a way and to suggest ideas and put things out there. Also, leaders, they know how to bring a rapport among their peers, in a collaborative effort to get things done. And a leader also has some great communication skills. Okay, and a part of communication skills means to listen. Okay, it's not about a dictatorship where you're just telling people, well, you do this and the two of you do that, and it's not about that. Being a leader means that you have some great communication skills, you're a problem solver. Also, you have some great interpersonal skills, so you know how to build those relationships. And you may be specialized in a certain area, or you may have some extra knowledge about a certain subject, and so therefore people, they're going to come to you when they have questions or if they need advice about certain things. So if you don't think you're a leader, just ask yourself this, okay? Are you the person that people call when they have a problem or they need advice, they have questions, they just want to pick your brain? Okay, are you that person they call? Are you the person who gets nominated for special projects and things because they just see that you are able to brainstorm, you're able to work together with others in a way that, is able to get the job done? Just ask yourself, do you have an offline group, for example? Let's say, are you the leader of a book club? Do you lead a Bible study group? Are you a blogger? Do you have a social media platform? Do you have any type of gathering of the minds, whether it's, personal, whether it's professional, just for fun, that you meet on a regular basis, whether it's at once a month, every 2 weeks? If you're that person that you can gather people together to all come together for a common goal, and people just flock to you, then yes, you're a leader. Okay, so just lean into that, because with your voice, you have the power to change a lot of things. And there's also ways that you can build on your leadership skills. Now, one thing that you want to do is, with those listening skills, they're very, very important. And you want to, if someone comes up with an idea in the group, you really want to listen to them, because first of all, you want people to know that they matter, their opinions matter, and you respect what they're saying. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to listen to everyone's idea, you're going to take everyone's advice or suggestions, but just being able to listen and let that person know that, yes, I see you, I hear you, okay, I'll take it into consideration. But really listen. Don't just let it go in one ear and out the other. Okay. And also, you want to be a good leader is also someone who, is consistent. So if there's something that you do for the group every so often, just make sure you're consistent with that. And, let's say once a week or twice a week, you're supposed to have some type of informal get together or something like that. Don't just skip a week and say, oh, it'll be okay, they can wait. Be consistent, because that way people know that you mean business and that you're not just playing games. You're not just trying to say things that's, going to make them happy, or, you know, give them some type of false hope or something that they're not going to be able to look forward to. So just make sure that you are consistent. Also, lead with your heart, meaning if you're involved in something and you have some people with you, you can call them your group, your flock, your support, whatever it is you want to say. Make sure that your heart is in it. Okay. Don't just do it because someone suggested it to you and you're just doing it just to shut them up, so to speak. Don't do that. Make sure that your heart is in it, because when your heart is in it, more than likely it's going to be more successful. And, people will listen more in terms of they'll be interested more. You'll build that interest. And if your heart is in it, then more than likely you're going to meet that goal, and everyone's going to be able to know that they can work with you and that they can actually believe in what you're doing and what you're saying. And also, when you're being a leader, one thing too is you want to be sincere. You want to be yourself. Okay, you want to be yourself. You want to kind of be that leader that you hoped you had when you were younger, or the leader that you hope to see in the future. Give the message the way you would want to receive it, as if someone were giving it to you. So, and also, if you're a leader, whether you're doing this professionally or if you have, an offline or social media platform and you have followers or subscribers, that kind of thing, you're a leader. So you can use those things to build momentum and you can build support. And like I said, if you're able to get people together and y'all are all working on a common goal, then you're a leader, whether you have a title or not. But if you are someone who are looking to be in a leadership position and you want to make some money from it, then I would say that education and formal training would definitely be the one to go. Definitely be the way to go, because if you have certain accreditations, if you have certain degrees and things like that, then you will certainly make more money from that because you have that formal training and that education. But don't think that if you don't have that formal education and training that, you know, you're not a leader. Of course you are. Of course you are. You may not see those traits in yourself, but like I said, don't sell yourself short. Now, definitely, education will increase your salary if you're doing this in a professional way. But even still, if you are a social media, what they call a social media influencer, all those different names they have now, um, that means that you have supporters behind you. They believe in what you're saying, and they're rallying behind you. So if people look up to you and you're the one they call when they have a problem or a concern, if you're a problem solver, if they know, hey, I'm going to come to you and this is what's going on. What do you think? How can we fix this? What can we do? If you're that person, you're a leader. So don't sell yourself short again, and just, lean into that, because you form so many relationships that way when you're a leader, and people are beside you and they're willing to work things out and work on common goals and work in a collaborative effort. They're working with you, not against you. Okay. So that's what leaders do. So you just ask yourself those questions and you'll know that you are a leader, and just lean into that and just, don't think that's a small feat, because a lot of people are not able to do that. They may have great ideas, they may have great vision, but they're not able to do it in a way to where people are getting together. They're all getting along. They're listening to each other. They're not they're not butting heads. They're all working together because they know, okay, this is the goal. Or if you're able to, you have those communication skills and you can build those relationships with people and you can solve problems, then you're a leader. Okay, that's nothing easy to do. If you're able to, like I said, if you're able to get people together for a common goal, that doesn't mean that you're going to listen and agree to everything, but you will take it under consideration because you want people to feel like they're seen and that they're heard and that they're important to the overall goal. You never want to shoot anyone's suggestions down, and also just be yourself. Be yourself. That's very important, because if you're being yourself and your true essence, then people will be more receptive to you. They will, want to support you and get behind you and, work together with you. So when you're building those relationships, you have all those followers and subscribers, or you get together with your group, however often it is, just know that's something very important, and just lean into that, because you never know what kind of relationships you can build that way, and your vision just may grow so big, a lot more than you ever thought or expected. So it's just very important. You just never know. I mean, you may feel like, oh, well, I have a small group. We get together. It's only 5 of us. We get together once a month or every 2 weeks. It's only 5 of us. I don't think I'm going to go on with it. But why not? Why not? You never know. Those next 2 weeks, those 5 people, they may bring a friend, and the next thing you know, you have 10 people. And even if they don't bring a friend, guess what? Those people are showing up consistently because you're consistent. You make them feel like they matter, and they respect and support what you're doing. So no matter if your group is 5 people, 50 people, or 100, doesn't matter. You're a leader. Lean into that and be consistent. Just keep showing up for people, because when you do, you'd be surprised. You just never know how far that can take you, and just go with it. So that is my message. That is today's episode. Lean into leadership. And if you don't believe it, just ask yourself those questions. Just ask yourself those questions. Are you a good listener, a good problem solver? Do you have interpersonal skills, a great communicator? And are you specialized in a certain skill? If you answered yes to any of those, then you're a leader. So believe in yourself. So that is my episode for today. I want to thank you again for tuning in. Until next time, stay well and be blessed. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. You can hear this and all episodes on the Podbean app, YouTube, and Listen Notes. Until next time, stay well and be blessed.